Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown. I'm back in my cider shed with some more cider to try. And it's one from Wales. It's from some very traditional Welsh cider makers actually. I think they're sheep farmers, cider makers, really nice people as well. Really nice people. And the name of the farm, the producer, is Ty Bryn. So Tony at Ty Bryn is always very nice to catch up with when I go there. Very friendly, enthusiastic person, and they make very trad cider, which we like. I like it very much indeed, and it's something that was recommended to me by a customer who goes on a holiday near to where their farm is, and they'd only ever had it locally, bought it in a local shop, and they said to me, "Did I sell it?" I said, "No, I'd never even heard of it," and almost nobody I've spoken to who even lives nearby have heard of it. So if I hadn't had this one encounter with his customer who'd happened to mention it, then I realised they're in Wales, but they're about 15 to 20 minutes drive from Hollow Ash, so Cummaddick, and not too far from Watkins either. So really close to where I go anyway, so no problem going there to pick it up. So I've got some new stuff from them. Not loads. I've got about 9 bottles of this. This is the dry cider, and then I've got about 11, 12 bottles of their medium sweet as well. But let's start with the dry. 6.1%. Sorry, 6.3% written on in biro, which is great. A refreshing, sparkling cider made from apples grown in old-fashioned orchards. The apples are pressed on the farm and juice matured in traditional oak barrels. I don't know which vintage it is. I suspect it's 2021. I would be my guess for these guys. I think they're going to spend at least a year in barrels, so it's not going to be 2022. So I'm going to guess this is a 2021 vintage. It's bottled at a local agricultural college, and they also force carbonate it for them, as you can see. Way. So let's pour it out. It's a bit paler in colour than the last batch I had, but I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. So yeah, really pale actually. Where's my thingamajig? Look at that. That is a very light cider. It's got a hint of hint of gold, hint of amber about it, but it is quite light in colour. Filtered by the looks of things, but when things are bottled like this in these styles of bottles, they tend to filter because it just looks nice. It's nicer on the eye, but that's what Got can do. When they do theirs, so the stuff in the boxes is unfiltered. We can see that is bright, but God, I mean that is easy on the eye. That's a gorgeous looking thing. It's a gorgeous looking thing. Right, let's have a sniff. Ah, lovely nose. Rich, deep nose. That smells like orchards to me. That's what it smells like. A hint of like that sweated apple character, skin, stuff like that. But it's like just made me think of orchards. And I was in orchards this week in Herefordshire and Somerset. Yeah, lovely. It's quite delicate. In no way like a rough scrumpy or anything like that. There's a delicacy about this, which is very pleasing on the nose. Let's try it. Soft tannins. Yeah, this is delicate, but in the best possible way. I really like this. My only criticism would be it's forced carbonated at bottling. Fair enough. The bubbles are a little bit bigger than I would like. A little bit more if you like bottle condition, if you like champagne method or pet nat or something like that, you get a much finer mousse. You just do. It's just the nature of the beast. So the bubbles on this aren't quite as fine as something as you'd get in, say, like, Greg's Pit or something like that. Yeah? Which is pet now. However, having said that, this costs a lot less than that. And this is delicious. I don't think it's 100% dry. I think it might just be fractionally off. Yeah. Yeah, you get that sweated apple character. That's nice tannin structure. It isn't bone dry. There's a hint of sweetness. I mean, just a hint. It's just there. It's great. Great. See, now that is not super complex. But what is there is absolutely flipping delicious. I'm really going to enjoy drinking this. This is a really nice, easy drinking cider. And I like it very much indeed. I like their stuff a lot. I think they make cider which is made to be drunk. It sounds like a silly thing to say, but it's made to be drunk. Doesn't have to challenge you. what's there is great. You know, it's a bit like, you know, Joe Healy, Secret Orchard, stuff he does. Same sort of thing. And it's great cider. But it doesn't have to be like challenging you in any way, shape or form for it to be intensely satisfying. You know, I've said this loads of times on these films that it's like Italian food against French food. Italian food is much simpler, maybe 4 ingredients. But is it worse? No, it's not worse. If anything, it's better because you can taste the component parts and they're all delicious. You know, 4 incredibly fresh, tasty ingredients placed together. You don't need more than that. You don't need more than that. And that's what this reminds me of. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. It's not bone dry. It's not high in acid. It's gentle. It's welcoming. It's a top cider. We like it. I'm very glad I got some more. Yeah, and there you go. I wish I could have bought more of it. But unfortunately, I got everything that they had. So there you go. Ty Bryn cider. 6.3%. Dry-ish. We like it a lot. Okay, guys, thank you for joining me in my cider shed. I hope you join me again. But until that time, cheers.